5 boroughs, connected by 23 subway lines, housing 8.5 million people, making New York the center of the world. And the New York Building Congress brings it all together. The hosts and honorees of tonight's gala, not to mention many, many more of our members, play a vital part in helping New York City grow and remain a beacon of opportunity. Throughout the 5 boroughs, more than 26,000 new homes will be built this year, and many of them will be born in the birthplace of hip-hop. The Boogie Down Bronx is on the rise. Almost 300 apartments with state-of-the-art amenities, and a 10-story hotel will make Mott Haven one of the hottest neighborhoods in the borough. Joining the ranks, a mixed-use project on the Grand Concourse will provide 94 affordable housing units and 6,000 square feet of retail space. 4 new Metro North train stations are in the works. The recently renovated Whitestone Bridge is safer than ever with the work of WSP, helping more than 100,000 drivers travel between the Bronx and Queens every day. With not 1 but 2 major airports, Queens is the worldwide welcome sign for New York City. And Building Congress members are working to make sure millions of people get the welcome they deserve. The $8 billion LaGuardia Airport redevelopment project will help New York air travel soar to new heights. Travelers will finally be able to access every terminal from a central hall. New York Building Congress members HOK, WSP, STV, and Skanska are working in collaboration with Delta Airlines as architects, interior designers, construction managers, and advisors of the Port Authority on master planning for this massive undertaking. Not long after it's finished, tourists and locals will be able to connect to Manhattan faster than ever with a brand new air train. The New York Building Congress is strongly advocating for this essential project. The Building Congress is also leading the charge on the proposal of a Brooklyn-Queens connector, another critical expansion of our transportation network. Also connecting Queens to Brooklyn, the longtime traffic choke point known as the Kosciuszko Bridge now shines bright as a work of art every night. Skanska worked on Phase 1 of the project. Design and construction firm WSP began Phase 2, the construction of a second span, this fall. There may be no hotter brand in the world right now than Brooklyn. Across the globe, people are watching what's happening in this borough of innovation. The population in Brooklyn has spiked by nearly 5% since 2010. There to meet the needs of the incoming residents is Brookfield's newest development, Greenpoint Landing. In partnership with Park Tower Group, this 22-acre complex will provide 5,500 housing units, retail space, and an open public waterfront area, joining the Domino Sugar redevelopment and Pacific Park. Moving south, McKissick & McKissick paved the way for future medical professionals with their work on Medgar Evers School of Science, Health, and Technology. Across the Verrazano in Staten Island, a former landfill is being transformed into the crown jewel of the borough. The Fresh Kills Park is a 2,200-acre landfill reclamation project led by the New York City Department of Parks and Recreation. McKissick & McKissick laid the groundwork for this 30-year development. Hollywood is coming to Staten Island as Broadway Stages is building a state-of-the-art TV and film production facility on the Rossville waterfront. The St. George's waterfront will soon be the spot to see all of Manhattan. With a 630-foot Ferris wheel right next to the high-end retail outlets and a 190-room hotel. And the Building Congress is advocating for additional high-speed ferries. A quick trip on a different boat, the Staten Island Ferry, and we are in Manhattan. The lights shine brighter here than anywhere in the world, and so do the students. Home to some of the most prestigious academic and enterprising organizations in the country. With our help, major institutions like Columbia, NYU, and Cornell continue to expand their footprint in our city. SL Green's One Vanderbilt sits next to the Grand Central Station, designed with a 1,400-foot spire observatory at the top. This 1,600,000 square foot building is scheduled for completion by 2020. Part of the Midtown East rezoning efforts, upon completion, One Vanderbilt will accommodate 58 floors of office space and open new connections to Grand Central and our subway system. New York Building Congress members are also tackling transformative projects such as Brookfield's Manhattan West, a 5.4 million square foot mixed development space Both One Vanderbilt and Manhattan West underwent rigorous public reviews. The team at Coursera helped guide them through this process, leading to create public spaces and facilities for the whole city. The Moynihan Train Hall, a $1.6 billion critical infrastructure project, will feature world-class shopping and dining amenities and increase passenger capacity by 1/3. On the west side, Thornton Tomasetti is providing engineering services for the Shed, the new steel frame centerpiece of the Hudson Yards development being built by Siami Construction. Even further west, Lendlease and Turner Construction are leading work at the Jacob K. Javits Center, where they are adding a staggering 1.2 million square feet and bringing Javits into the top tier of the world's convention centers. New York, it's the city that never stops building, innovating, and reaching for the stars. The New York Building Congress convenes the visionaries who have built and continue to build New York, keeping us at the epicenter of development for the 5 boroughs. And together, we'll continue to build the future of the New York region.